No. Test. Hello. Can you guys hear that? Mom. Okay, that didn't change anything. Whatever, it's fine. Oop, I didn't mean to hit new game. We are continuing a game. Episode 3, Turnabout Samurai, The Trial. Water. Mr. Wright? Yes? Why do you look so unhappy? Oh, nothing. Really, it's nothing. Right, Mia? Uh-oh, she looks even unhappier. Phoenix, your client is now practically a dead man walking. Perhaps that's why I feel particularly close to him. This is no time for dead people jokes. Please. You know we're going into this trial utterly defenseless. Yet if Mr. Powers is truly innocent, we should be able to find something overlooked in the evidence to prove it. Something overlooked? We have to find something, Phoenix, today. It's that or lose the trial. This isn't going to be easy. Court is now in session for the trial of Mr. Will Powers. The prosecution is ready, Your Honor. The defense is ready, Your Honor. Very well. Mr. Edgeworth, your opening statement, please. An unexpected fact has come to the attention of the court. Yesterday we learned that there were other people present at the studios. Today, I'd like to show evidence proving they had nothing to do with the murder. Hello, creepy demon, how you doing? Hey, know anything different? Very well. You may call your first witness, Mr. Edgeworth. I wonder if I'll be that producer. Yes. I found this program called Game Room. It's $10 on Steam, and it basically lets you play any desktop game in VR. Zam, indeed. It's really cool. It like turns your VR controllers into like regular controllers, and you can like do like keybinds and hand motions and stuff. It's actually really cool. It's like the best VR program I've ever used. It like basically solved all the issues that I had with Mario 64 in VR. That might actually be a thing already though. Wouldn't be surprised if someone made like an actual like legitimate Mario 64 in VR already. I have considered potentially using this for Switch games, like using my capture card and using this to like view it, and then like using the Joy-Cons. So like I'll still be able to go hands-free. Kind of hands-free. Like I'll still be able to move my hands. Just have the two Joy-Cons be separated and then attach these controllers to my wrists. Just a thought. Might try that sometime down the line. Anyway, let's get back to the game. I wonder if it will be that producer. The prosecution calls Mr. Sal Manila to the stand. Or that director. It's this guy. Will the witness state his name and profession? How rude can you get? You don't know me? I'm the director. I make the Steel Samurai, noob, Raffle. Salmonella. I'm a director. Television. Were you at Global Studios on the day of the murder? Hello! Wolf in wolf clothing? How you doing? Objection. Oh, objection! Oh, I thought that was just keyboard spam until I actually read it. Hey, welcome. How you doing? Were you at Global Studios on the day of the murder? Yes, Your Honor. Very well, please. Testify to the court about the events of that day. Phoenix. Let's start by picking this testimony apart. If Powers is innocent, you know what that means. Someone in the trailer on that day did it. Right. She doesn't waste any time putting on the pressure. Lima beans. Lima beans are pretty good. But you know what's better? Orange beans. Like my beans. They're covered in Cheeto dust. The day of the murder. I was at the studios from around 9 that morning. Cringe? No, based. During the morning, I was doing an action scene run through. It took a lot more time than I thought it would. I hear that everyone else ate lunch in the employee area, but I had a meeting in the Studio 2 trailer, so I ended up skipping lunch. We were in the meeting until around 4 o'clock. During the meeting, well, I'm pretty sure no one left their chairs. That's about it. Time of Mr. Hammer's death was 2:30 p.m. According to your testimony, you were in a meeting at that time. Why that guy has... I have no idea. He's just weird. Mr. Wright, you may begin your cross-examination. Yes, Your Honor. Cross-examination. I was at the studios from around 9 o'clock that morning. Hold on, I wanted to press some on that. Is that when you always come into work? Oh no. I come in all sorts of hours. It's the industry way. Yeah, I know all about the freaks in your industry. Still, FWIW? What the heck does that even mean? Or within... I have no idea. Still, FWIW, I was pretty busy all that day, sad face. The Reddit mod. You're a Reddit mod? And a Discord admin? Ah! Tell us more about that. During the morning, I was doing an action scene run-through in the employee area. That's right. It was a fight scene between the Steel Samurai and the evil magistrate. Nah, I'm a Discord admin. The thought of them... Oh my. Grooming. I don't think you're talking about, like... You know, taking your dog to get their hair brushed. Anyway... Was anyone else at the run-through? Oh yeah, that security lady was sitting there watching the whole thing, lol. The lawyer dude looks like something died in his head? No! His hair's awesome. No, I have a hairless chihuahua, so you know... I wish I did know what you mean. Actually, I'm not even sure if I knew what you mean. She was cheering on Hammer, if you can believe it. She certainly has the lungs for it. You have a teacup chihuahua? Aw, cute. Anyone else? Remember! Yeah, I'm finally doing it! My dream is coming true! I'm in the game! Do you like teacups? I think they're just called teacup chihuahuas because they're small enough to fit in a teacup, I guess. That's what I assume. Nope, just us four. It took a lot more time than I thought it would. So you're in the game? So you like that the Reddit mod? Wait, what? So you like that the Reddit mod? No, I'm not like the Reddit mod. Or maybe I am like the Reddit mod. Maybe there's a little bit of Reddit mod inside each and every one of us. Nah, that's stupid. Anyway. Why did it go on so long? I'm pretty sure you've already heard about this. But WP twisted his ankle during the run through C. Oh, right. Thus the limp. No, don't want to be a Reddit mod, but why? Why not? Why not be a Reddit mod? You can, like, never have to shower ever again and just get angry at people. Telling them not to post memes in... Wait, no. That's Discord, never mind. Reddit mods have... Oh. Jars? I think I know what you mean by that. Which of course led to me missing my lunch. Roths? Rolling on the floor, starving? I think it's supposed to be rolling on the floor sobbing, but I don't know. I hear that everyone else ate lunch in the employee area. But I had a meeting in the Studio 2 trailer, so I ended up skipping lunch. So in the end, you didn't get to eat. Yeah, no steak at least. Can you believe it? What's the point of typing Jew if it's the same amount of letters as typing you? Makes no freaking sense. Nobody talks like that. Except this guy. That must have been tough. Phoenix. Yeah? Doesn't something about that seem odd to you? Not at all. Well, no, not really. Seems pretty straightforward. Oh, perhaps I was wrong then. We were in the meeting until around 4 o'clock. What were you discussing? The Steel Samurai story and our budget. Get this, the sponsors turn to me and say, Mr. Manila, these scripts of yours are not appropriate for children. Can you believe it? Actually, I kind of can. Though nobody left the table during the whole meeting. During the meeting, well, I'm pretty sure no one left their chairs. You didn't take a single break. Excuse me. Well, yeah, not a one. Sweats. What's he sweating so much about? I wonder. If only I had an idea. I'll wait for one to come up and hit him with it later. Phoenix. If his alibi holds, Powers is finished. Press him as hard as you can and find out where he's lying. Right. I was at the studios from around 9 o'clock that morning. Get some water. Come on. Actually, the J in Jew is pronounced like Y because it's a voiced palatal approximant. Oh. I actually didn't know that. But I don't gotta keep pronouncing it Jew. You always come to work. I still don't know what FWIW stands for. During the morning, I was doing an action scene run through. Employee area. Same between Steel Samurai, Evil Magistrate. Also the run through. Yeah, the security lady was there, watching the whole thing. Cheering on Hammer, if you can believe it. Okay, so it was the 2 actors, him and security lady. See, what evidence do I have? For what it's worth? What? Thanks. Time of death. 2:30. Pierced through the chest with a spear. Dragging one leg. 2 p.m. Guide map to Global Studios. Let's look at that. Play area. Main gate. Gate. Studio 1, Studio 2. Murder weapon. Break the shaft has been mended with duct tape. Empty bottle found on a table in the employee area. The label reads sleeping pills. Mr. Monkey's head blocked the path to the scene of a crime between 2:15 and 4 p.m. Path to Glory contains photos of every victory scene and every battle the Steel Samurai has won. Okay, so this is our evidence. This is I have to present one of these things. One of these things contradicts his statement. Here that everyone else ate lunch at the employee area. What exactly did they have for lunch? T-bone steaks. The assistant cooked some up. Come to think of it, there was a plate with some bones on it in the employee area. Everyone else, meaning that the witness, did not eat with them. Interesting. So you end up skipping lunch. So in the end, you didn't get to eat. No steak, at least. Can you believe it? Is the other attorney still on your side, kinda? You mean Edgeworth? I don't think so. They're like defending the defendant, so no. That was a different trial, I think. Oh, bag lady, right. What? How about I say it's a little vague? Actually, there is something bothering me. Mr. Manila, just now you said steak at least. So he ate something other than steak? Yeah, good call. I had some chocolate in my pocket, which I used to stave off starvation. I see. Is that all? I was sure I was onto something there. Something is sus. Let me try the third option. It's contradictory. Yeah, it does seem odd now that you mention it. Mr. Manila. What did you want? Sweats. When I went to Studio 2, I saw something on the table there. There were 2 plates, the same kind of plates as the ones in the employee area. Ooh. Who ate lunch there? No, good call, Sweats. I was embarrassed, so I didn't mention it, but I did eat after all. T-bone steak, you mean? Yeah, well, I mean, the assistant went through all that trouble. I brought it to the trailer, thinking I could eat it later. Clearly a man who likes to eat. I'd suspect as much. So, when exactly did you eat it? We took one break during that meeting. I, wolfed it down then. Drool. Stop making that face. Mental image I will carry with me to my grave. Wait a second. If they took a break in that meeting, that contradicts his testimony. I'll press on that one a bit more. In the meeting till 4, huh? What we were discussing. Steel Samurai story and our budget. Get this. Sponsors turn to me and say, Mr. Manila, the scripts of yours are not appropriate for children, yada yada. Something has to contradict what he's saying here. 4 p.m. Being until around 4. The head blocked the path until 4. Interesting. Phoenix. See, what's sus? From 9 o'clock. 9 o'clock they got there. Murder happened at 2:30. The picture is from 2 o'clock. The path was blocked from 2:15 to 4 p.m. So he could have gotten there in time before the path got blocked. Oh wait, no, wait, could he have? No, wait, they were in the employee area, right? They were in the employee area. Wait. But then they went to Studio 2. Hmm. Something... Hmm. Wait a minute. If they were to go to the studio, the security camera would have taken their pictures. Right? I'm going to present this. This evidence clearly reveals a contradiction in that statement, Your Honor. I guess that means that it's not the right evidence. They aren't, are they? Not at all. Oops. Well, that wasn't the right evidence. Hmm. You didn't take a single break. Well... yeah, not a one. How does he know what everyone had for lunch if he skipped lunch? He didn't skip lunch, actually. He was lying. Press harder. Oh, it didn't let me do this before. Wait a second. Mr. Manila, you've just contradicted yourself. Didn't you just tell the court that you ate that T-bone steak during a break? Oops, Raffle. Well, Mr. Manila, what's this all about? Well, yeah, I guess we did take a little break. Phoenix, good job. If they took a break, one of them could have gone to the studio during that time. Your Honor, I call on the witness to testify to the court about this break. Very well. Mr. Manila, your testimony, please. Irk! Uh-oh, Edgeworth is laughing. Witness testimony. The break. Yeah. For what it's worth, we took a break. Ruffle. But it was only 15 minutes. 15? That's only 13 in base 12. What does that have to do with anything? Not enough time for someone to say commit murder in Studio 1, lol. No, you can easily commit murder in 15 minutes. Less than that, even. That's only just enough time to eat a T-bone steak, if you ask me. Steams. I don't think it would even be enough time for that, but that's just me. Very well. You may begin the cross-examination. The break. Yeah, for what it's worth, we took a break. Ruffle. What time exactly did you take this break? I'd say it was from around 2:30 or so until 2:15. 2:30? That's the time of death. So he could have gotten to Studio 1, killed Hammer, and came back. I guess it's possible time-wise. But it was only 15 minutes. 15? That's only 13 in base 12. What were you doing for those 15 minutes? Eating my T-bone steak. What else? There were 2 plates on that table. Oh, right. The other one was Diva's. Sorry. The Vasquez plate. D. Vasquez, the producer. To eat a T-bone steak in 15 minutes. It's quite a feat. Not enough time for someone to say, commit murder in Studio 1, lol. Why is that? Haven't we had enough of this pointless line of questioning? Your Honor, the testimony to this point has made one certain fact painfully clear. The people in the trailer had nothing to do with this murder. It was impossible for any of them to go into Studio 1. What? Something wrong, Mr. Wright? Surely you aren't suggesting one of the people in the trailer went to Studio 1? Well, Mr. Wright. Phoenix, this is critical. Think about before you give your answer. Oh, I could lose points. Do you claim someone from the trailer went to Studio 1? No, because the monkey head was blocking the way, so they couldn't have gone to the studio. I'm gonna check the court record. Yep. It fell down at 2:15, so they couldn't have gone to the studio. No, it's impossible. I don't want to write off so many possible suspects, but I can't keep claiming the impossible either. I agree that it was impossible for anyone in the trailer to go to the studio at that time. Haha. I thought you might be thoughtlessly treading on thin ice again. But I see you had at least an inkling of truth. What do you mean, Mr. Edgeworth? It's quite simple. True, the break in the trailer meeting came right at the time of death. However, a path from there to the scene of the crime was blocked. A fallen Mr. Wait, Miss Monkeyhead? I thought it was Mr. Monkeyhead. The fallen fallen Mrs. Monkeyhead barred the way. Wait, does that mean the monkey's married? At around 2:15, a strong gust of wind knocked off the studio mascot's head. Ergo, when the people in the trailer took a break at 2:30, the way to the studio was blocked. Blocked by Mrs. Monkey's severed head. ... It's actually Mr. Monkey, but Edgeworth has a point. I thought it was Mr. Monkey, not Mrs. Monkey. Somehow I feel no desire to correct him. Well, actually, I believe we have seen enough evidence. I would like to relieve Mr. Manila from the stand. What? It's over? Hamna, 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 hamna. Very well. The court's opinions on this case is as follows. We have found that there were several other people in Studio 2 on the day of the murder. However, it is also clear that none of these people could have gone to Studio 1. They therefore had no relation to this case. Furthermore, with regards to the photo of the Steel Samurai, given the size of the costume, no one other than Mr. Powers could have worn it that day. All that is lacking is decisive evidence that he is the one who did it. If we had that, I'm afraid I would have to find Mr. Powers guilty. Your Honor, the prosecution is pleading to announce that we indeed have decisive evidence. O witness. Hamna, 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 hamna. Who is this witness, Mr. Edgeworth? My witness saw the very moment when the Steel Samurai skewered the victim. Hamna, 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 hamna. Order, order! Order, I will have order. I see. The court will take a 10-minute recess, after which we will hear your witness. Recess? I love recess. I love get to play tag and go on the swings and... Oh wait, not that kind of recess. Court is adjourned for recess. Tap. October 19th, 11:04 a.m. District Court, Defendant Lobby Number 1. Take another drink of water. Oops. What do we do now, Mia? Everyone in that trailer has an alibi. I'm sorry, Phoenix. I guess I was wrong. Mia? Don't tell me you're giving up. If you give up, what hope do I have? Don't get me wrong. I've never given up on a trial before. Not while there was a chance. Only one thing became clear in your cross-examination. The people in the trailer could not have gone to Studio 1. I thought there was more to it than that. But I was wrong. That's all there is. What's going to happen to me? It kind of seems like everyone's in that courtroom. It kind of seems like everyone in that courtroom thinks I did it. They think I am a murderer. Don't worry, Mr. Powers. If you are innocent, we will prove it. I guarantee it. Leave it to us, and be yourself. Be strong. You are the Steel Samurai, hero to children everywhere, after all. You... Thanks. Sniff. Okay, Phoenix. This one's for the kids. Let's do it. October 19th, 11:15 a.m. District Court Courtroom number 4. Tap. Court is back in session for the trial of Mr. Will Powers. Prosecution has a concern. As our witness is a grade schooler of tender years, and this is a murder case, We worry that the defense might cause unnecessary trauma with his cruel questioning. I see Edwards taking the moral high ground. However, we have no choice. The prosecution calls Cody Hackins to the stand. Oh! Your Honor, perhaps you could arrange a box for him to stand on? Oh, right. Guard, please bring him a box. One of those donut crates should do. Donut crates, really? Like for the police? That's funny. Oops. Will the witness state his name and grade in school? Witness. Edwards has such a hard time getting people to say their names. What? Just because you're all grown up don't mean you can push me around. Cody. Answer his question, okay. Hey, it's you, the nice lady. I'm Cody Hackins. I'm in 2nd grade. I get the feeling this is going to be a long, long day. Mr. Edgeworth, please remember that you're speaking to a child. Try to be gentle. Murph. Witness? Cody. He's having trouble with this gentle thing. You were present, you were at Global Studios on the day of the incident? You got a problem with that? Why did they let him bring a sword into a courtroom? I mean, it's probably just a toy, but still. Please tell us what you saw that day. What, Pops? You want me to tell you and Gramps with the beard over there? I prefer a very long day. Incidentally, photographic equipment is strictly forbidden in this courtroom. My apologies, Your Honor. He said he wouldn't testify if he couldn't bring it. I'd like special permission if that's possible. Wait, so you're saying you had to bargain terms with a kid and you lost? Blah. I mean, more likely than not, they probably just didn't want to draw new sprites with the kid without the camera. Hey, I just got this new camera. Don't really know how to use it all that good yet, but I bring it with me wherever I go. Phoenix, wonder if he had that camera on the day of the murder. You better make a note of it in the court record. Cody's camera, a new digital camera. Cody always carries it, though he's still learning how to use it. Very well, Cody. Please testify to the court about what you saw the day of the incident. Witness testimony. Witness's account. I wanted to see a Steel Samurai rehearsal, just once. I should probably stop doing voices, my voice is starting to hurt a little bit. I found a map on the internet and went to the studios that day. I went through the woods, off the path, so that old lady wouldn't catch me. I was going for the studio. I just kind of lost... Got kind of lost on the way, though, for about 30 minutes. When I came out by the studio, there was a Steel Samurai. It totally rocked. Right before my eyes, out came the bad guy. Of course, the Steel Samurai took him down. Pow. If I had my camera with me, That would have been the time for a shot, I tell ya. Anyway, I couldn't get into the studio, so I went home. Very well. Defense may begin its cross-examination. Be gentle. Remember, you're talking to a child. This kid is tougher than most adults we see in here, honestly. What is his account? I wanted to see a Steel Samurai rehearsal, just once. You really like Steel Samurai, huh? Of course I do! I've taped every show, and I go to all the live performances. That's impressive. Have you been to the amusement park? Of course, duh. My dad always takes me. Poor dad. I found a map on the internet and went to the studios that day. Was that day the first time you'd been to the studio? Actually, I've been a couple of times. I never managed to get there on a rehearsal day. That security lady is always yelling. Right. Please continue. Right. Yeah, Edward's nose. Chill, Pops, I'm getting to it. How am I supposed to talk with you cutting me off all the time? You didn't have to cut me off. Jeez. I went through the woods, off the path, so that old lady wouldn't catch me. Off the path. Yeah, you know how the studios are in a valley there. Go off the path a little, there's woods. That's where I was. I see. You guys think the kid committed the murder? Anyhow. I was going for the studio. Did anything unusual happen on your way to the studio? Unusual? Did you see this monkey by any chance? Oh, you mean Mr. Monkey? Yeah, I saw him, but his head wasn't busted. So you went straight to the studio. I got kinda lost on the way, though, for about 30 minutes. You got lost in the woods? Yeah, I couldn't figure out which way I was walking. Man, was I relieved when I saw the blue studio doors. But guess what happened next? When I came by the studio, there was the Steel Samurai. It totally rocked. Right before my eyes, out came the bad guy. Of course, Steel Samurai took him down. Pow. If I had my camera with me, that would have been the time for a shot, I tell ya. I forgot to press him on a few lines. If you had your camera? You mean you weren't carrying your camera then? No, I wasn't. It's not like I have it all the time. Really? I guess seeing the killing freaked him out, and he went home. Phoenix, remember, he's a child. Use gentle words, but be firm. Easy for you to say. Let's see, which line did I forget to press him on? Got lost for about 30 minutes. Got lost in the woods? Yeah, I couldn't figure out which way I was walking. Or you press him on that line. When I came out by the studio, there was the Steel Samurai. Steel Samurai? Yeah, he was standing by the studio gate. It looked like he was thinking about something before going in. Then he opened up the gate and went inside. I see. What then? It totally rocked. Right before my eyes, out came the bad guy. What sort of bad guy was it? A guy, a person, kinda tall, skinny. Are you sure it was a guy? I don't know. He was kinda far away. He's being awfully vague. Of course, the Steel Samurai took him down. Pow! What happened to the bad guy? Huh? Well, he kinda didn't move. Not a bit. Like he was dead. I guess he's a real pro. What a great actor. Yeah, I suppose he was. What should I present? Should I present the camera? Oh, that was right. Cody, what you said seems, well, a little strange. Didn't you say before that you always bring your digital camera wherever you go? You were quite clear about that. Huh? His mouth, it turned into an oval! His eyes turned into eggs. Cody, you shouldn't lie here. You understand that, right? Mr. Wright, a word with you. Uh-oh, I was putting the pressure on too much. Was I putting the pressure on too much? What is this digital camera contraption you're talking about? It's, a digital camera, Your Honor. It's kind of a new sort of camera. What year did this game come out? How do I explain that? I see. Anyway, Cody, I can't believe you wouldn't bring your camera on a trip to the studio. You did bring it, didn't you? Mr. Wright, how cruel are you to terrorize a poor child so? I don't care if he's a child or a prosecuting attorney. No one should lie in court. What do you mean, or a prosecuting attorney? Well, Cody? What? Yeah, so I had my camera, so what? You got a problem with that? Hamna 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 hamna. So, did you have a camera? And did you use this camera? What? Why would I use it? I was too busy watching. Very well. Please testify to the court about what you were so busy watching. What is testimony? Excuse me. What I saw. Yeah, I had my camera with me. But I was glued to the action. I couldn't take my eyes off it. Steel Samurai. He goes for the bad guy. Wham! Then the bad guy stopped moving. He's so strong. The Steel Samurai rules. Is that all? Well, that was brief. Mr. Wright? Cross-examination? Yeah, I had my camera with me. So why didn't you use it? He's getting to that. Relax and listen. I didn't use it 'cause I was too busy watching the real thing. but I was glued to the action. I couldn't take my eyes off it. So you're watching the Steel Samurai. Did you watch the whole fight? Yeah, of course. You didn't turn away, not even once. No. Okay, then tell us exactly what happened. Yeah, I'm getting to that. Steel Samurai goes for the bad guy. Wham! The bad guy attacked him first. Yeah. Ooh! We might have a case of self-defense here. What sort of person was this bad guy? I told you, a person. He was a person. How was he dressed? I kinda don't remember. I was too busy watching the Steel Samurai. I see. And what happened next? Then the bad guy stopped moving. Why? Huh? What do you mean, why? Why wasn't the bad guy moving? Well, 'cause the Steel Samurai brought him to justice. How exactly did he do that? How did he do it? With a samurai kick, samurai punch, samurai chop, samurai slap, something like that. He's still being vague about this. What? Don't give me that look, Pops! How should I play this? Okay, I don't think I want to press him harder. I'm just gonna wait and see what happens. Yeah, if I press too hard now, the judge might keep me from continuing. I'll sit back and see how the rest of this goes. He's so strong, the Steel Samurai rules. What did you do after the bad guy fell, Cody? Actually, the fight was so intense that I got kind of scared. So I went straight home. Something isn't adding up here. Something about his account doesn't seem right. Phoenix! It doesn't seem right because he's being deliberately vague. Press him on the facts, Phoenix. Find out what he saw. Okay, maybe I do have to press harder. Hold it. Why? Huh? What do you mean, why? Why wasn't the bad guy moving? Well, 'cause the Steel Samurai brought him to justice. And how exactly did he do that? How did he do it? With a samurai kick, a samurai punch, samurai chop, samurai slap, something like that. Still being vague about this. What? Don't give me that look, Pops. How should I play this? Press him harder! Cody. What? Something's bothering me. Before you said that you couldn't take your eyes off the action. Yeah, so what? You missed the most important part. What is the meaning of this? The witness has stated what he saw clearly. You know as well as I do that he's being vague. Tell me, what kind of murder uses a samurai slap? Murph? My point is this. Cody, you may have seen some of the Steel Samurai's fight. But you missed the most important part, the killing blow. Hamna, 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 hamna. Order. I'll have 2 number 9s. No, I already did that joke. Mr. Wright. How could this be? Can you explain how he might have missed something so vital? That's the thing. Phoenix, I believe you're on the right track with this. Think, Why didn't Cody see the climax of the fight? I know you. You can figure this out. Mr. Wright, your answer. We have ascertained that this young boy is a great fan of the Steel Samurai. Why wouldn't he watch the climax of the fight? Wait, do I have evidence? The murder weapon? Oh. Wait, no, that's not right. I was gonna say they were doing that run through before, but that was much earlier. Or was it? How about... No, I'm gonna go for it. He's watching something else. He missed the climax of the fight. Because he was looking at something else, probably. Probably. Something else? Mr. Wright, explain yourself. What could possibly distract this boy from seeing his idol, the Steel Samurai, fight? What do you claim he was looking at? Oof. Come on, think of something. Think of something. Nothing. Mr. Wright, please refrain from making baseless claims. Yes, sorry, Your Honor. Do you have another explanation for this? We have ascertained that this young boy is a great fan of the Steel Samurai. Why wouldn't he watch the climax of the fight? Gotta show evidence. Your Honor, I have evidence. Evidence? Yes, Your Honor. Why did Cody look away from the fight? The spear. Take that. Here's my proof. Proof? Can I do that again? This doesn't prove anything. Ha! Lost your nerve, have you? Very well, ask you the question again. We have ascertained that this young boy is a great fan of the Steel Samurai. Why wouldn't he watch the climax of the fight? Because he couldn't watch it. Because he couldn't watch it. How could he calmly watch a person? How could he calmly watch a murder taking place at his age? Just a moment, please. One thing has become quite clear in this boy's testimony. He did not believe he was witnessing a murder. He is watching Steel Samurai fight, like on TV. The more real the fight, the more he would have watched. Have to agree with Mr. Edworth. Well, Mr. Wright, do you have another explanation? If they're saying that this young boy is a great fan of the Steel Samurai, why wouldn't he watch the climax of the fight? Your Honor, I have evidence. Evidence? Yes, Your Honor. Why did Cody look away from the fight? Why did he look away? Maybe because the monkey head fell down at that time? Here's my proof. Proof. Okay, that's not it either. Thank goodness I'm not losing points for this. It means I can mess up as many times as I want. Sleeping pills. Look at the map. Maybe he couldn't get into the studio because the gate was blocking the way? Here's my proof. Oh, that didn't work either. Dang it. Didn't think that would work. It has to be one of these things. Could be... I feel like it's nothing to do with the picture. Why would it be the sleeping pills? I feel like the actual thing is going to be the last thing that I pick. Man, if I actually lost points for this, I would be losing. Here's my proof. The camera? How's it the camera? What's that? The camera? The witness stated that he recently received his camera. Yes, I'm aware of that. He wasn't entirely familiar with its operation. I'm aware of that too. Oh, correct. Why would Cody be looking somewhere else at the critical moment? Because he was looking at his camera. He was trying to take a picture. Hey! Bullseye. What's your problem, Pops? You got a thing for picking on little kids? Pressing, not picking. Good job, Phoenix. Cody was lying, clearly. Smart of you to realize there was no way he could just stand there watching his hero and not take a picture. Right. Cody, there was only one reason why you would have looked away from the fight, and that was because you wanted to take a picture. But having just received your camera, you weren't used to using it yet. So, you missed the climax of the fight, correct? Yeah. Well, Phoenix, I'll bet you anything he's hiding more than that. Have him testify again. Right. Mia means business. Your Honor, the defense would like to request that Cody Hackins testify once more. Very well. Cody, could you please tell us about your camera? And about why you didn't take a picture of the fight? Welcome to the real world, kid. No photo! No photo! No bitches! Yeah, you're right, Pops. Steel Samurai had just escaped from the clutches of the villain. So I held up my camera to take a picture, but the lens wouldn't open in time, so I missed it. That's all that happened. Yep. Anything strange in the testimony, Mr. Wright? I'm not sure, but I like to proceed with the cross-examination anyway. Cross-examination. No photo. Yeah, you're right, Pops. Pops. Yeah, I called you Pops, you spiky-haired geezer. Geezer? I'm Mr. Edgeworth, and... Wait, what? That's what I hate about grown-ups. They're all so self-conscious. Okay, off with the kid gloves. Testify. Witness testify. Yipes! Steel Samurai had just escaped from the clutches of the villain. So you did see the beginning of the fight? Yeah. Did you see anything unusual? Well, I guess the Steel Samurai was moving a little strange. Moving strangely? The broken ankle. So I held up my camera to take a picture. Why couldn't you take a picture? The new camera has too many buttons, I couldn't figure it out. I tried to take a picture. I really tried. The lens wouldn't open in time, so I missed it. The lens opened. What did you see? Well, a person on the ground and the Steel Samurai. That's all that happened. Yep. That's all? Yeah, I told you, I didn't take a picture. I would have, once I got the lens open. Did you really not take a picture? Not even one? Press him hard! No, he definitely would have taken a picture. There's got to be something here I can use. Cody. Listen up, Cody Hackins. I know exactly what happened that day. You took a picture. Hey! Bullseye? How did you know? I see through all your lies, Cody Hackins. It's one of my powers. Wow. This feels great. Yeah, I took a picture. Perhaps you can change your testimony to reflect this, Cody? I took a few shots, but it was too late, so I erased them. Mess up, Mr. Wright. Yeah, screw up that child. That sounds wrong, sorry. Why is every witness a liar? 'Cause it's Phoenix Wright. Duh. You erased them. Yeah. Why would you erase a picture of your beloved Steel Samurai victorious? Well, you know. Well, why would I want to keep a picture like that? He's feeling less and less cooperative. I better find a clear contradiction soon, or some solid evidence. How can I pick holes in such a short testimony? It has to be something. Dig up the dirt, Phoenix. Find out what this kid's all about. Yeah, you're right, Pops. Steel Samurai had just escaped the clutches of the villain. So I held up my camera to take a picture. The lens wouldn't open in time, so I missed it. Took a few shots, but it was too late, so I erased them. Okay, what are my options? Well, let's take a look at that camera, shall we? Your Honor, what do you think about the witness's statement? Oh, I'm not sure I follow. I clearly, it contradicts the, I thought. You don't sound very convinced, Mr. Wright. Objection overruled. Oops. I think that one want to name me choice with the jugs. No. Heck, wasn't that? Hmm. Hmm. What about the scrapbook? Now, I don't want to be willy-nilly about this. I could actually lose. Actually, I'm going to save. Override. Yes. That's my backup save file. Lens when open, how does it even work? Like, you know, a digital camera, like, it has like a lens, and the lens has to extend out and open before you can actually take a picture. It's not like on a cell phone where the camera is always open. It's not like, well, I guess cameras on phones these days are better than old style digital cameras, but back then they had more moving parts in them. How can I pick holes in such a short testimony? Just get the clutches of the villain. Lens when open time, so I missed it. Hmm. Hmm. Now press him again. Lens opened. What did you see? Person on the ground, steel samurai. You erased them. Yeah. Why'd you erase a picture of your blood steel samurai? Well, you know, don't keep a picture like that. I feel like it's gotta be the scrapbook. I think the pictures may have made their way into the scrapbook. Oops, I went too far. Present. Music stopped. That means I got the right thing. Cody. What? Man, every time you say Cody, you thought it was something bad. I just wanted to thank you for giving me this the other day. Huh? Oh, right. What was it you told me then? I go to every live performance. I always take a picture when the Steel Samurai lands the final blow. Was am. I got 'em all. I never missed one. A perfect collection. Cody, did you really get a picture of the Steel Samurai standing victorious over his foe? If you did, I find it hard to believe that you would just erase it. Wouldn't you keep it for your album? Ah! Mr. Wright, what exactly is this album? It's called Path to Glory. It's a collection of pictures of the Steel Samurai, all taken by Cody Hackins. He claims it's a perfect collection of every battle Steel Samurai has won. I see. Don't you find this very odd, Your Honor? Among all the pictures of the Steel Samurai, none were taken that day. Hamna, hamna, hamna. Tap. Order. Mr. Wright, have you an explanation? The Steel Samurai had just defeated his adversary. I certainly would expect to see a picture of it in this album. Exactly my point, Your Honor. Huh? No, wait, no way! Phoenix? I think we finally discovered the truth. And what a truth it is. Mia, are we sure about this? Did he actually? Yes. I'm pretty sure what you're thinking is right. Tell him, Phoenix. Tell him what the truth is. Mr. Wright, please explain to the court what is going on here. Why was there no picture in the album from the day of the murder? Why would the boy have erased the photos he took? It's because the Steel Samurai didn't win. I can think of only one reason, Your Honor. The Steel Samurai didn't win. That's why Cody deleted those photos. You mean the Steel Samurai lost? Well, Cody, I'm right, aren't I? Tell the truth, the bad guy defeated the Steel Samurai. No way. No! It's impossible. The Steel Samurai never loses. He never loses to anyone, ever. Your Honor. The witness has revealed everything with his words. There was a reason why he lied and told us he didn't take a picture. Same reason he erased his precious photos. For Cody, it was inconceivable that the Steel Samurai could be defeated. However, Cody witnessed the impossible. Saw the Steel Samurai lose. Yet, to admit what he saw would destroy everything he believed in. That's why he lied and said the Steel Samurai won. He couldn't handle the truth. Hamna, 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 hamna. Tap, tap, tap. Order! I will have order! Witness, I mean Cody, is this true? What did you see? Tell the court what you saw. I... Cody, that day you saw the Steel Samurai lose a fight, right? Wow, okay, you're right. The Steel Samurai fell down. Then he didn't move. Wow! Hamna, 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 hamna. Order, order, order! Order! What kind of stunt are you trying to pull, right? Steel Samurai was the murderer, not the victim. Yet according to your witness's testimony, the Steel Samurai was the one who fell. Hamna, 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 hamna. Mr. Wright, what's going on? Apparently, we have all made a serious error. An error? What's this all about? How about... Wait. There was no victim? Wait. Wait a minute. Did Hammer fake his death? That's why there is no blood! There was no victim. There was no victim in this case. What? Has the defense taken leave of his senses? Of course, Jack Hammer died, but the Steel Samurai fell too. It was a draw. Sorry, I was too shocked to say anything for a bit there. Listen, Wright. Only one person died in this incident, and that was Jack Hammer. Yet now you claim there was no victim? Are you insane? Uh-oh, he's pulling out all the stops now. I'm sorry. It was I who was wrong. Okay, Wright. First you're right, now you're wrong. Which is it? Uh-oh, I just lost some points. Look, I'm sure there's something we're overlooking. If you're so sure, then tell us what it is. What's this all about? Ooh, I didn't think I'd lose points. Ooh! I better save here, I think. Only have 2 more chances, I think. Okay. The Steel Samurai was the victim. If you understand what really happened, it's actually quite simple. At the end of the fight, Steel Samurai fell to the ground and lay still. In other words, Steel Samurai was not the killer, he was the victim. Don't you see? Jack Hammer was the Steel Samurai. Hamna, hamna, hamna. Order, order, order! So Steel Samurai in this photograph, you're saying the man in the costume was the victim, Mr. Jack Hammer. That's what I'm saying, Your Honor. Jack Hammer was present at the action scene run through that morning. Thus, he obviously knew about Willpower's foot injury. But wait. Hadn't Mr. Hammer gone to Studio One already? That's what everyone thought. But remember what Miss Oldbag said in her testimony? On the day of the murder, I arrived at the guard station at 1 p.m. Did I see poor old Hammer? Nope. He'd already gone to the studio before I got back to the guard station. Mr. Jack Hammer left the employee area after lunch. However, no one saw him going to Studio One, nor was there a picture of him. He waited for Mr. Powers to take a nap in his dressing room. Then he snuck into the dressing room and stole the Steel Samurai costume. But why would the victim do such a thing? I don't know. I get it. Kid's about to drop a huge bombshell on us. I thought that the Steel Samurai was moving strange. So it was a different person inside the suit. Pops. Huh? Me? What? Actually, there was one piece of data I saved. Data? Yeah, a photo on my digital camera. What? Show us, quick. No way, man. Not if you're gonna look at me like that. No. Sniff. Here. This is it. Wait. Well, looking at this, it's still a little hard to say. I'm afraid it could be anyone in that costume. Your opinion, Mr. Wright? I agree, Your Honor. This isn't decisive evidence. I'm sorry. This doesn't look like it's the proof we need. I'll give it back. Wait, Phoenix. Mia? What? Look at that photo once more. That's it, Phoenix. That photo is all the evidence you need to win this trial. What? Your Honor. May I see that photo once more, please? Certainly. I don't see why not. Phoenix, show him. There's a glaring, decisive inconsistency with the facts as we know them in that photo. Find the consistency in the photo. Studio 2. I think. Didn't the murder happen in Studio 1? Well, that's Studio 2. Your Honor, look at this. I see a gate. May I draw your attention to the number on the gate? The number? Ah, yes. Well, it's hard to see, but it looks like a 2. Clearly not a 1, Your Honor, correct? Ah! I believe Mr. Edgeworth sees what I'm getting at. But... That's impossible. What's this all about? Please explain so that I might be shocked along with the rest of the court. I'll use the studio guide map. The body was found here in Studio 1. However, what do you see in this photo taken at the time of the murder? It does not say 1 on the gate in the photo. Your Honor, here is a true scene of the crime, showing the judge where the murder took place. It took place in front of Studio 2. It was here. What does it have to do with the number of the gate in the photograph? Well... Sorry, I guess I haven't thought this far yet. What do you mean? I point to the entrance to Studio 2. Think it through before you point at the map this time, Mr. Wright. Once again, where is the scene of the crime? Here at Studio 2. I see. That'll explain the 2 on the gate in the photo. Your Honor, I find it very significant that the murder took place in Studio 2. The path was blocked. The path to the trailer was blocked. So we have heard. The path was blocked at 2:15. In other words, the victim went to the Studio 2 before that time. Yes, I suppose that would be the case. Remember Mr. Salmonella's testimony? Allow me to remind the court. He said no one in the trailer was guilty because they could not have gone to Studio One. Yet, in actuality, the reverse was true. Only someone in the trailer could have committed this murder. They were the only ones with access to the scene of the crime, Studio 2. Hamna. As you may recall, there is a trailer in Studio 2. Now, on that day, a meeting was held in that very trailer. There was a break in the meeting corresponding to the time of death. During that break, Mr. Salmonella and Miss D. Vasquez were outside eating steak. They were at the scene of the crime. Oh, order! The defense makes the following claims. The scene of the crime was Studio 2. The person that the security guard, Miss Oldbag, saw was the victim, Jack Hammer. Mr. Hammer, for some reason, stole a Steel Samurai costume. Then he went to Studio 2. This is madness! Jack Hammer is the victim. The victim! Why would he steal a Steel Samurai costume? Are you suggesting he did so to cover up the details of his own murder? Well, no, of course not. Or do you have proof? Give me proof that the victim, Jack Hammer, stole the costume. I have proof. I have the bottle of sleeping pills! I have proof. You do? You do, Mr. Wright? Now that they're so surprised suddenly, I'm much less confident. I think I'm right, though. Here's my proof that Jack Hammer stole the costume. The pills. This is it. An empty medicine bottle. I found this on the table in the employee area. The same table where Mr. Hammer and Mr. Powers ate. The label reads sleeping pills. Sleeping pills? The defendant, Mr. Powers, spent that entire afternoon sleeping. He was drugged by Mr. Hammer. Hamna. Wait a moment. That bottle does raise some suspicions, yes. But there is no proof that Mr. Hammer used it. Your Honor, I have an idea. Fingerprint the bottle. An idea? Very well, let's hear it. I want to check this bottle for fingerprints. If my claim is true, Mr. Hammer's fingerprints should show up on this bottle. I suppose you're right. Very well, the court will take possession of the bottle. Empty bottle given to the judge. This court will suspend proceedings on the current trial for today. Cody Hackins' testimony has revealed new possibilities in this case. In fact, things may have happened very differently than we previously thought. Steel Samurai seen by Miss Oldbag may have been the victim, Jack Hammer. The scene of the crime was not Studio 1, but Studio 2. And those in the trailer did have time to commit murder. Mr. Wright? Yes, Your Honor? Your homework is to find the answer to the following question. Why would Mr. Hammer steal the Steel Samurai costume? Also, who killed him and why? Find the answers for me by tomorrow. That's a lot of homework. Mr. Edgeworth? You will need to reconsider your stance in this case. Above all, you will need to reconsider your suspicion of Mr. Will Powers. As you say, Your Honor, the trial will be extended until tomorrow. This is the last extension. Hamna. Very well. Court is adjourned. October 19th, 2:47 p.m. District Court, Defendant Lobby Number 1. Ryu, that was a close one. We were saved by a hair, but that's all that counts. I thought seriously about going home about 3 times during the trial. No, I did not win. But we also didn't lose. It's gonna be one more day of trial. Me too. Really? You both seem so confident. Maybe I should take up a career in acting? Yeah, heck. I was ready to pronounce you dead about 3 times back there. Me too. Dead? Ho ho. Of course, we're kidding. Are you sure? I wasn't kidding. Now, Mr. Powers, we have to go make our final investigation. But I promise you, we'll find the true killer by tomorrow's trial. Right. Thanks, Sniff. To be continued. Well, I'm getting kind of hungry. I want to go eat something. So I think I'm gonna stop the stream for now. Probably just stop the stream for the day. I don't know if I'll pick this up tomorrow or the day after, but this was fun. This setup that I've got going here works really well, so I might continue doing more in the future. Right now it's not much, but I think once I have full body and I'm able to like do more with like my legs and stuff, it'll be a little bit more than just a typical VTuber type setup, and I'll be able to show it off more. But anyway, I'm gonna save, and then yeah, I think I'm done. Have a good night, guys. Thanks for watching.